Welcome back, guys. My name's Hocus Pocus. This is the Minecraft Let's Play, episode 21. And today we are kicking things off at the villager breeding farm. And I was over here just checking if things were still running smoothly, and they are running smoother than ever. So, here, let me just take a quick guess at how many we got here. So there's nine right there. There's probably another 10 over there, so that's 19. Let's say 20 in this side, 23. Probably another 20. We've probably got around 45 villagers in there at the moment. Or is that a gross overestimation? No, okay, I'll say around 40. I reckon we have around 40 villagers. So things are looking good. We got a couple of babies down there, so they're definitely still breeding. You can see there's one. I just saw one in the corner, I was sure of it. He's disappeared now. Is he just being crowded out? I don't know, unless he just grew up, but I was positive I saw a baby. Anyway, this thing is actually starting to cause a little tiny bit of lag here and there in the world, so we might have to think about making some alterations soon, but until then, we'll leave it running as it is because I can handle it. It's only a few dips in frames very occasionally, so it's not the end of the world by any means. We are going to head back now towards the ravine station, so you know how it is. We go down into the base, into the minecart, and then off on our travels back towards the ravine base. So let's just get into the base like that, and we've got a temporary trapdoor set up there to stop mobs from coming in. We can drop down here nice and easily, and then back in the cart so that we can head back towards ravine station. So here we go. Okay guys, so if you were here for episode 20, you'll remember that we constructed the redstone closet, the redstone cupboard, whatever you want to call it. It's essentially a very small and succinct storage system that contains all of our redstone materials that we will go to when we are crafting redstone builds. So anything that involves redstone, like this door here, like the redstone closet itself, like this, the sugarcane farm, we can stand on these pressure plates here and immediately access all of our redstone. We haven't filled out the chests very much at all yet, so that's going to be something we'll have to think about in the future. But for now, we've got a little bit of a layout and things are looking good. So that's perfect. Today I want to probably install the entrance and exit to our tree farm here. So I think I've decided that we're going to go with a couple of water elevators here. So let's just try and map those out ever so slightly. So where do I want them to come in line? Maybe around here. If we go there and maybe there, was it? Just one diagonal from there. Yeah, okay, so I think this is where our water elevators will go. So let's just quickly count down how many we need to go down. So that's 1 block, 2 block, 3 block, 4 block, 5. So 5 blocks down, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then if we knock through this stone, we should pop out where we desire. Yep, that's correct. And then we can do the same on the other side. Just come down here, so 2, 3, 4, 5, and then out this way in the same fashion, and voila, we are out. So that is going to be the location of both of our water streams. So you run through this corridor here and then you'll be taken up to the farm. I think that works perfectly. So we are going to have to set ourselves up a nether portal again so that we can grab some magma blocks, because I believe that we have a current total of 0. Correct. We have some soul sand, which is fine, so let's just grab ourselves how many do you require? Why do I only have 11 in there? I'm pretty sure I put some more in there. 11? Is that enough? I think, wait, how many do you need? 10? I was sure I had more than that in there, but maybe I'm just misremembering. So let's set this thing up. Let's do it here. The only thing I don't like about nether portals is that they make an insane amount of noise, and it is very annoying. So this thing might not be hanging around for too long, but we obviously have to set it up here in the first place anyway. So let's get that done. And then do we have the materials for a flint and steel here? No, we don't. So we're going to have to go and grab one of those as well, which shouldn't take us too long. And that is found in the miscellaneous tools. There we go, our flint and steel. So let's go and light this portal up, jump in and grab ourselves some magma blocks, and I'll be right back. Alright you guys, we're back, and we've made our trip. Got ourselves some soul sand and some magma blocks, are they called? Yeah, magma blocks. The rest are in the chests down at the small storage system. We've dug out a little bit of a room here for our entrance to the tree farm to go into. So I do want some stairs to just run down there. And then we'll probably have like sort of an archway going up the top here, but I haven't decided yet. So we will just fill that back in because I think I've realized as well that this is going to have to be a bit more compact than it currently is, because this is where all of our wiring goes. So the wall might have to run along this stretch here. And then we enter from the side, so you come in and you enter this way or you enter that way, if you understand what I'm saying. Anyway, even if you don't, you'll understand soon enough, because we're going to start building now. And I just threw my stairs on the floor. Brilliant. Okay, so the wall is going to be on this block, so we're going to stair. The wall is going to be on that block, so we'll have a stair there. And we'll just make sure that this stays adequately lit. So we'll have a torch in there, and we'll just block it off. And the same on this side. That works. 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can go stairs there as well. So it's actually only going to be 5 wide. Then there's going to be a wall here. Well, we won't place the wall in because we're going to build a wall anyway, so we may as well just wait until we do that. We're going to need more stone bricks here, so let's grab some more here. Just for the floor. Or is the floor... No, the floor texture should probably be correspondent to that floor texture over there, so maybe we won't go with the stone bricks, but we'll dig out the floor anyway, just to see the area we're working with here. It's only going to be a small little room, just to... get us on our way up to the tree farm when we want to get up there. So that is as big as it's going to be, just that small section there. So yeah, let me go grab the required bricks for this floor build. So we need some mossy cobblestone, some cracked stone bricks, some andesite, some cobblestone stairs. So we got you, we need you, and gravel. I think I'm correct in saying. Yes, perfect. So that's the pallet right there for our floor. Let's take these blocks up there and put them in. Quickly harvest that, because you know I like to. I do it all the time. So we'll go with mossy, 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 and mossy. And we'll go with andesite, 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 cracked, 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 cracked. Stair, 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 and gravel, 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 gravel. And there's our floor. So that was easy enough. We can get rid of those blocks now from our hotbar. Okay, you guys, so this is where things get a little bit more detailed and take a bit more time. So I will hop off camera, get most of this finished up for you guys, and then we will join each other to see the finished product. So catch you in a second. What's up, guys? We're back. So let's take a look at what we've built here. So from the outside, this is how it looks, and you need to remember as well that all of this around the outside of it is going to be redesigned in some way or another, so it's not going to stay looking like that, all messy. So we're probably not going to make any drastic changes to the outside view of this until we've put in the rest of the blocks around this build. So it's going to stay like this for the time being, but you come in down here, on your left is your up, and on the right is your down. Very simple design. I've actually pushed the soul sand and the magma block back one just because it made more sense for the build. And then going up, we've got some strips at the back I've just used from the staircase, and some stone brick on the side just to keep it simple. Same on this side, and I think it looks fine. So why don't we get the water in there and everything else and see how it looks. So I'm going to go with 2 spruce doors. Don't know if I have any of those. Doesn't look like it, so we're gonna have to build some, or craft some, should I say. So 4, 8, 12. No, we only need 6, right? We only need 6 wood for this, so let's just do that. There we go, that's our 2 doors. So let's put these back. That can also go back. So we need those. In our glass chest, we should have some light grey stained glass. And then in our misc tools, we should have some water buckets. Perfect. Let's go fill a couple of these up in our deep storage system here. Okie dokie, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and back up the water stream. Oops, getting stuck here. There we go, we're out. So let's close this thing up. Perfect. And then heading back towards our entrance, we can install a couple things here. So what do we want to do? Probably that, right? Just leave it indented. Same on this side. Okay, and then for the glass, we'll just plonk 2 blocks in like that. And I think that looks good. Or at least by my standards, that is okay. Then we need 2 pressure plates, so this block might have to change here. What do we switch it out for? Let's just switch it out for a andesite block, maybe? Yeah, I think that's a good choice. So, whoa. We've got 2 spruce here. And is that a trapdoor? Yeah, that is a trapdoor. Let's use 2 of these spruce here and create 1 of our pressure plates. Let's put that there. And then we can check our redstone closet, see if we got anything else. Power sources, no we don't. So let's go craft another 1 of those spruce pressure plates for ourselves here. There we go. And boop, boop, boop. Doop. Got enough space just about for that to stay in our inventory. So now we can head back towards the tree farm and harvest again. I like that. We can go in and place our pressure plate. I'm also going to replace this with a cobblestone stair, just so that we've got more just so we got more cobblestone stairs in there, because I did remove one just a second ago. So now we can think about putting the water in this thing. So we're gonna have to create ourselves an infinite source here quickly, just so that we don't have to run back and forth between here and the deep storage. Then I think the best idea is probably just to go to the top here. Or is that the best? That probably isn't the best idea, actually, is it? That was actually a pretty bad idea. So open the door, water. Oh god, I'm being pushed. Water. Oh no, I forgot about this. Okay. Alright, let's just replace the soul sand for a second, or completely leave it out until the end, so that we can actually swim back down this thing when we need to. I think that probably makes a bit more sense. So there we go. Then refill all of our buckets, and back in we go. Up we go. 1, 2, 3, and that should be that. So if we swim back down to the bottom, place in our soul sand, then we are pushed out into the farm like so, and that's pretty cool actually. Almost hit our head on the tree, which isn't nice, but you know what? I'm fine by that. If we hit our head, we hit our head. Okay, let's fill our buckets again, because we've got to do the other side now. And I think before I make the mistake, let's just remove that, so that we're not struggling to get up or down here when we need to. And we can go back down. Oops, I just removed one, didn't I? That's not good. Okay, there we go. So then, exiting the water stream, we can fill up our buckets again. And we have a graphical glitch there, that's an interesting one. Let's just fill that back in. Then back into our stream, and 1, 2, 3, done. So let's head back down to the bottom here and place our block. And now, anytime we jump in there, we should be brought straight to the bottom. So up we go, out into the farm, and then down we go, out of the farm like so. So perfect, they're working fine, which is great. So let's fill in our source here. We can take a few blocks away. I'll probably do that off camera actually, but anyway you guys, that is the entrance to our tree farm finished up nicely. Of course we still need a lot of work done on the overground section here, so yeah, don't think we're finished just yet, but that is the entrance in and the exit out, which works and looks good to me. So let's move on. Okie dokie you guys, we're back, and I had a comment on episode 20 from Shane Morris, and luckily for him I was recording this episode as he commented it, so I saw it immediately, and he wants more exploration videos in the series. So I thought, why don't we go ahead and do that right now for you, Shane? So here we go. We're going into this cave, which I hear all the time when I'm coming towards my villager breeder here, so I thought why not check it out, because there's always a ton of mobs sounding their voices off in here, so it seems like it will be an interesting place to visit. And as you can see, we've already come across quite a few of the guys, so I think we're going to have a lot of company in here. There we go. And then his friend back here obviously wants to be taken down as well. And there's a spider right there, so let's get to lighting this place up. It's also useful just to light these caves up for ourselves, because when we get around to building a mob spawner or mob farm, any caves that are lit up are gonna help with spawn rates inside of our farm itself. So this is part of the job, to be honest. So why not kill 2 birds with 1 stone? So as you can see, there are quite a lot of mobs spawning in here, which is a good indicator that we've lit up quite a few of the caves in the area, as spawn rates seem to be above average, in all honesty. Like, you don't see this many mobs generally, so I'm pretty confident in saying that this is above average spawn rates. We've bought some of our shulker boxes with us, so we can carry a lot of stuff back to base with us, so we shouldn't be running out of storage anytime soon, or inventory space I should say. So I think we'll just take anything that we want, anything that's interesting, anything that might be useful to us. Like this coal here, for example, we'll take that. Just in case I need to create some new torches as well. It's always a bonus to have some extra coal in your inventory. There we go. So let's just make sure we're keeping things bright down here. We want to avoid spawns as much as possible. Really though, the good stuff here is the iron. That's what we're looking for mainly. That's the most important thing probably that we're going to find in these caves. So was there any more iron down here? Was that a single block vein? It was a single block vein, but I can see some more in the ceiling here, so let's grab that. Alright, I hear more mobs. Where are they? They're probably over here, right? It's pretty dark. There we go, he's down. And we'll progress this way. There's another spider. Oh, sorry bat, didn't mean to kill you, but you got in the way, so you died. Right, so we can probably continue here just to just picking up some of the iron that we can see around. Definitely a useful thing to take back to the base with us. There we go. I can hear a zombie. I don't know where he is, but we're going to go find him in a second, hopefully. So let's just grab this. There we go. Okie dokie. And I see a little bit more here. And just a bit more in the background over there. So we'll make sure we take all of that before we move on. There we go, and then this little section here, just keep it nice and bright. Perfect. Okay, so we've almost got a stack of iron already, which is pretty cool. I did hear zombies over here. Where are they? Are they beneath us? I can't tell exactly. Maybe they're beneath us? Let's dig down a little bit just to see if we can fall into their cave or something along those lines. Got a bit of iron for ourselves. I still hear them, but it's kind of getting quieter, so maybe we're heading in the wrong direction here. That is always a possibility. So let's just come out of here and back up to this layer. I don't think this cave extends any further on its own, so I'm not sure where these guys are. Okay, I heard them a bit more clearly there. Am I hearing them off in this direction? No, it seems to go quiet in this direction, so we can be safe in an assumption that they aren't that way. But coming back over here, let's just dig straight down here. See what that does for us. No, I've lost track of the zombies altogether there. So I think we might have a cut here and rejoin each other once I've found where those zombies are lurking. There they are, you guys. So I actually usually play when I'm recording with one ear inside of my earphones and one ear on the outside, just in case there's something I need to be concentrating on outside of the game. But once I put both of my ears inside of my headset, I could clearly hear where they were coming from, but it doesn't seem like this is anything very fruitful, or is it? Looks like we found another cave, so why don't we just take a dip inside of here, kill off any more mobs that are in the area. Oops, we can get rid of that nice and easily. Okay, so this cave also doesn't seem to go anywhere really, so a little bit disappointing. And I just accidentally shift-clicked my torches, which wasn't actually what I was supposed to do. Oh well. Can never have too many. Anyway, let's head back into this section of the cave and grab any iron that we skipped over. I think it was only this vein. I can't recall seeing any more. No, I think that was it. Where are we? Not sure, honestly. Anyway, let's go back this way, because I think there was a chance that there was another cave in this direction. So if there was, we want to make sure that we've gone inside of it. Or been inside of it, I should say. Or maybe there wasn't. Okay, now turns out there was no other cave. So we are on the other side of the village now, as you can see. Our base is off in that direction. Unless I can find any more caves in the area, I might have to cut the adventure part of the video there, because those caves weren't very fruitful at all. Is this a cave, or is this just a dip in the land? No, that's just a dip in the land. You know, I can't really, like, usually when I'm playing in my worlds, I can memorize where I see caves so that I can revisit them at a later date, but in this world I can't really remember seeing any of any magnitude. I definitely heard some zombies there, so there might be something around this area. Oh, I see some darkness, so let's head down into this one as well. Why not? Oh, there's a spawner right at the start of the cave, and there's a zombie one, which isn't too great, but spawner nonetheless. Nothing very interesting in here apart from the music discs, really. Is that all for that cave? That is about that. So that's nice. Found ourselves a spawner very close to the surface, so we can probably do something with that in the future. Let me just bring up the coordinates so I can revisit this video if I ever want to find this thing again. That should do the trick. We can also grab this little bit of iron in the ceiling here. Oops. Let's make sure we've got things nice and bright in here so that nothing's going to spawn. That was quite a big vein of iron as well. So not only did we find ourselves a spawner, we found ourselves a nice amount of iron. Yeah, I didn't think there were any iron or gold ingots in there, so we can leave that loot be for now and come and collect it at a later date. I'll take that iron with me though, and also this iron. Good, 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 good. Nice, nice. Okay, so there was another side to this cave I did see, so let's head into there as well. Right, this one seems to branch off, so hopefully we get a bit more action out of this one. Okay, yeah, this one does look like it might be a slightly bigger one than the other two that we've been in so far, so let's keep looking through here. We can break this block and adventure onwards. We'll grab this iron while we can see it. There we go. And this is where we came out in the last shoot as well. So let's just continue onwards until we come to the end, if there is an end. Yeah, it looks like this might be about it, honestly. Oh, spider. There we go. I can hear some skeletons as well. So we might actually have a little bit of an extension to this cave if we can find it. But I do want the iron, as usual. So let's grab that quickly. Nice. Okay, so we're on 2 stacks of iron now, which is more than enough reason to come on a little adventure like this. So that was a good suggestion, Shane. Definitely a good suggestion. Was there any more iron in this cave? There probably was, right? I've just skipped over it. So let's just make sure that we're grabbing all of that. Good stuff. Any more down here, maybe? No, it doesn't look like it. Anyway, let's head back to where we just were, because I could hear skeletons, so the cave might not be over yet. I'm just going to kill this guy. Where is he? Oh. No. Alright, where are those zombies? Are they down here? Don't know where the Enderman went either. He sort of disappeared into thin air. Oh, yeah, I could definitely hear water. But am I going in the right direction? That's what I want to know. Alright, the sound is getting louder, I believe. It's always hard to find these caves. They seem to, the sound just... Sometimes it's easy to detect where the sound's coming from just by listening to it. Sometimes it's very difficult. And here it is an abandoned mineshaft. So again, this could be another sprawling mess of a cave. Oh, hello guy. You die. Okay, so I'll do a little bit of exploring of this before we jump off camera here and end the video. Just because I did promise some adventure, and this is adventure, so why don't we go ahead and check it out while we can. There we go, he's down. Oh god, he's got a lot of friends. There we go. There you go. Oh, how did he... What? Okay, you guys saw that, right? He just immediately turned into a drowned mob somehow. Even though he was doing quite the opposite of drowning. Which is a very strange occurrence. Okay, I need to keep track of where I entered this mine, otherwise I am going to get lost very quickly here. So I came from... Oh, I don't know. I'm lost already, I think. Not a good start. Am I lost already? I don't know. I need to find torches, because that is an indication that I've been in the area. So we haven't been down there. We can say that for sure. Was the entrance down this way? Yeah, I guess it was back in this direction. Okay, let's just grab this iron for a second here. Okay, I remember killing a skeleton there, so we came from this direction, I'm assuming. We must have came from... Okay, we came from here. So let's head off in this direction. Just stick close to our exit hole here. How many of these guys are in this cave? It's insane. They seem to just be everywhere, these zombies. Okay, so let's keep going here. We got a creeper. He's gonna blow. That causes us no damage, so that's good. And then he's got a friend right here. He goes down easy enough. But as I said, guys, getting all of these caves brightened up is actually a very good job to do, because I was talking about the mob farm, and obviously when we do get around to building one of those, you do want to light up as many dark areas as possible. And the reason for that, if I didn't explain it correctly earlier, is that mobs can only spawn below a certain light level in this game. You probably know that already, that's quite basic knowledge. And as long as you are lighting up areas and making sure that torches are keeping the light level above the required level to stop spawning, to stop mobs from spawning, you will actually increase the rate at which they spawn in your farm. So essentially what you're doing is minimizing the spots in the world that are dark enough for mobs to spawn. And once you get that down to pretty much the spots that are inside your farm, you should be looking quite good in terms of your rates. So that is exactly why it's a good reason to come down to these caves and just get them lit up. It does help in the long run. So I think I've gone in a bit of a circle here, but this is where we came in, so we're still good in terms of being a safe distance away from our exit, which I don't want to lose, so we should probably stick within the region. We'll head down this way, get this slightly lit up, there we go. Yeah, there's a bit more iron to grab here, so it's always a good thing to take back with you. Bunch of iron, there we go. Okay, and now down this way, is there anything? No, but we'll grab this just for safekeeping. There we go. And this actually breaks out into another cave down there, so this thing is quite the system, it looks like. So we might have to come down and check this out again after today's episode. But I think for now, guys, that might be where I leave it, if I can find my way out of this place again. Because, as I said, I don't want to get myself lost, and I think I've already done that, because I have actually lost the way out. So, yeah, we don't want to end up being stuck down here for a long time. So, if I just... yeah, I think I've actually got lost here, which is not a good thing at all. Oh, floating track, we'll have that. Thank you. So maybe back in this direction is where we came in. Okay, no, we can rule that area out, because I can definitely see there's no exit. Maybe if we drop down here, is this our exit? Okay, yeah, here's the exit. Alright then, you guys, as I said, I think I'm going to wrap it up there for this episode, but we can always come back and revisit this abandoned mineshaft. Shane, thank you very much for the suggestion on going on an adventure for part of our episode today. I really do hope that that was okay for you and satisfied you and that you enjoyed it. I can definitely do more of these in the future, so it's not out of the question for us to do another adventuring episode. But anyway, guys, as I said, thank you very much for watching and being with me today. If you did enjoy the video, be sure to drop a like down below. Helps the channel out, and I really do appreciate the feedback, so if you could do that, that would be great. If you have any questions, suggestions, or feedback, make sure to put them in the comments section down below. I read all of the comments, and I'll definitely get back to you on those. And finally, if you're new around here and did enjoy what you saw today, be sure to subscribe, because I'm going to be bringing much more of this content to the channel, and you can just stick around and stay tuned for that good stuff. So... Take care of yourselves, guys. This is a goodbye from me. I will see you all in episode 22. Bye bye.